Hey guys, welcome to the pitch meeting reaction. This one is a pitch meeting to Logan. Now, this one was also recommended to me by HJL Jr. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but I was originally thinking about doing a reaction to Logan after I did the Deadpool 1 and 2 pitch meetings, but I'm still also in the process of trying to do reactions real quick to the MCU pitch meetings. So might as well get it out of the way since I already did the Deadpool pitch meeting. So link will be in the description down below, and check this out.
So you have a Wolverine script for me? Yes, sir, I do. Wow, so what happens in the movie? Sir, what's up with the language? Sorry, it's just that Deadpool was such a big success that I'm all about swearing right now. Oh, you are? Yeah, I mean, look at this wad of cash. Can you believe it? That looks like about $3. There's more where that came from. My purse is full of cash. So you made this Wolverine thing R-rated too, right? Did you say you have a purse? So you made this Wolverine thing R-rated too, right? Yes, sir, I did. There's gonna be a bunch of F-bombs and graphic violence and 2 boobs. Oh, that's the perfect number of boobs. This movie's gonna be a lot of fun. No, it's gonna be bleak as hell. Oh, it is? Yeah, Logan is old and dying, and Professor X is even more old and more dying, and every other character we've ever met is dead. Oh, getting bleak is tight. Yeah, you like getting bleak? Yeah, check this out. Did you ever stop and realize that sometime in the future you'll be thought of for the very last time? Wow, that is incredibly bleak. I know, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, Logan and this mutant Caliban are taking care of Professor X, and his mind is super worn down, and he has these telepathic seizures that make everyone freeze up. Oh no. Yeah, so he needs medicine and constant care, but Logan has a plan. Oh, he does? Yeah, he's working as a limo driver so he can save up and buy a boat. How would being on a boat help the situation they're in? Well, they'll be on the water so Professor X's seizures won't affect people, but they'll affect Logan and Caliban. Well, Caliban can't really go because he's like super allergic to the sun. So the plan is to go somewhere where there's gonna be less help, less access to food, less access to medicine, and a huge risk of sinking and drowning every time there's a seizure. To be honest, I just needed a reason for Logan to accept a risky job for a lot of money, and I was like, boats are expensive, maybe he needs a boat. Fair enough, boats are expensive. You need like several pursefuls of money to buy one. Do you carry a purse? So what's the job he accepts for a bunch of money? Well, there's this nurse, Gabriella, who worked in a top secret lab, and she needs help getting this little mutant girl, Laura, to safety. Okay. So she tells Logan that she'll give him $20,000 if he drives them to North Dakota so they can cross the Canadian border and be safe from the guys chasing them. Why would crossing into Canada stop the guys from chasing them? Because nothing bad ever happens in Canada. Oh. Yeah, if I understand correctly, Canada basically has a force field around it and nothing bad can get in. I did not know that. It's just basic geography. Well, okay then. So tell me more about the bad guys. Well, they're called the Reavers, and they're led by this guy, Donald Pierce. Oh, what's his deal? Well, he rolls into every conflict super cocky-like, even though at the end of every conflict, he loses like 60 men. Unbreakable confidence, I respect that. So anyway, the Reavers end up killing Gabriella. How did they find her? She was carrying around the same phone she used while working at the lab, so it was probably pretty easy. What? Well, she had a video on there that she wanted Logan to see, so she kinda had no choice. What was the video? It was this video that she masterfully edited together showing the experiments they do on kids at the lab. I mean, this thing has voiceover narration and security camera footage. People are gonna be like, wait, is she a nurse or a documentarian? Wow, what a talented lady. Anyway, so then Laura's gonna sneak into Logan's car and go to Mexico where he's keeping Professor X. Okay. And then the Reavers are gonna come knocking and she's gonna massacre a bunch of them because she has the same powers as Wolverine. Wait, if she massacres a bunch of them, why wasn't she able to protect Gabriella? I don't know. Literally every time she encounters Reavers from this point on, she absolutely destroys them. Must have been off her game. Guess so. So then what happens? Well, then Logan is stuck in this position where he has to take care of a child and an old man. Right. So we've got this really unique arc for him where he's like a reluctant hero. Actually, I feel like that's been his exact story arc in every single movie. Yeah, but now he drops F-bombs, so it's different. True. We're also gonna throw in the scene that Wolverine fans have been waiting for years. Oh, you talking about Berserker Rage? Well, yeah, no, we're gonna have that later in the movie. What I'm talking about is a scene where he helps Professor X pee. What? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff fans have been dying to see. I feel like we have different understandings of the fan base. If you're not excited to see that, I guess we do. Huh. So anyway, Professor X is gonna have a massive seizure in a hotel just as the Reavers are arriving. Oh boy. And we're gonna have this really cool scene where Logan struggles around and he stabs them all in the head, and when the seizure stops, they're all gonna collapse at the same time. If the seizures are telepathic, wouldn't people just collapse as soon as they get stabbed in the brain? Oh yeah, I guess so, because it's not like he's freezing time or anything. Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna look really cool if they all fall at the same time though. So cool that people aren't gonna question it. Oh yeah, I'd say so. Well then let's do it. Awesome. So what else happens? Well, later they're gonna meet a really nice family and go to their place for dinner. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Logan's gonna be like, like, well, we gotta go because there are murderers chasing us.
Right.
But Professor X is gonna be like, let's stay the night, Logan. What's the harm in that?
Everybody will probably die.
Yeah,
Right, so
everyone
everybody's
probably
gonna
would
die,
die.
including Professor X.
Obviously.
So then Laura is gonna suddenly reveal that she can speak.
Why wasn't she speaking in the first place?
I don't know, we're not gonna explain it.
Fair enough.
And now Logan's like really sick and tired and it seems like he's gonna die.
Oh no.
So they go all the way to North Dakota where there's gonna be a showdown with the Reavers and a clone of Wolverine.
It's gonna be impossible for Logan to take them all on if he's dying.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy,
Barely
barely an
an
inconvenience.
Oh really?
Yeah, luckily the kids have like a magic potion lying around that activates his berserker rage.
That is very convenient.
So yeah, then he's gonna go crazy and
no,
kill everybody
okay.
and his evil clone's gonna impale him on a tree.
Oh my god.
But then Laura's gonna shoot the clone in the head with an adamantium bullet.
Oh, so the clone is gonna have his memory erased?
What?
Oh
No,
my
he's gonna die.
god!
Oh, it's just that in X-Men Origins, he got shot in the head with an adamantium bullet and just kind of forgot stuff.
That movie. Hey, you said a bad word. I knew you were the right person for this movie. Wow, hearing you say that is the highest honor I could ever hope
Oh,
for.
Doesn't
my
get any better than that, I
God.
know.
Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, boy, boy, boy. So, one of the things I wanted to point out, he made it as a joke, obviously, but that serum, that syringe, I think he was talking about that, like, triggered Wolverine's berserker rage. That's not really what it did. It helped, like, kind of like, even like, it helped increase his, like, and like help control better of his powers. Basically, his healing factor was dying down, like, because of the antimantium in his body and all that. So it's like it helped speed up the process better. Like it helped him, like, heal quicker, where he felt like as if he was like, I guess you say the age of the Wolverine clone, I guess. So I don't know, like, if I am wrong, please let me know. That's how I remember it. Oh man, it was funny. There were some points that were funny. Like, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, there were some points on this one that was funny, but then there was also, like, it was just more, because I feel like at the same time, the Logan movie was a very depressing kind of movie. So I feel like even for Ryan and Pitch Meeting, it was kind of, I don't know, it looked like it might be kind of tricky to try to make fun of it almost, but yeah, it was funny how, like, just bringing up the fact on how taking Charles on a boat in the middle, like, kind of like in the middle of the ocean, would prevent him from hurting anyone, but it would only hurt Logan. And then that one other, what's his name? The one other mutant, the one that's allergic to the sun, he wouldn't be able to go with him, I mean, even if he did, it's like he would end up freaking hurting too. They would need plenty of that medicine for Charles. The adamantium bullet, yes. Like, for me, I was very surprised on how the bullet in Logan, freaking blew the Wolverine clone, and blew his brains out, because in the Wolverine Origins, Logan gets shot in the head by an adamantium bullet. It doesn't really blow his brains out, but, like, it makes him lose his memory, because adamantium against adamantium, like, the force of it, the impact, kind of, I guess, rattled his brain and, like, made him lose the memories. But in this one, it just blew the brains out of the clone. So that was surprising. It was just funny on how he's just all like, F that movie. Oh man. For me, I absolutely loved Logan. It was very good. Like, it was like the Logan we've always wanted, a rated R film of Logan, of Wolverine in general. It just sucks that it took so long for us to get an R-rated Wolverine movie, or Logan. It took us so long to where the story plot hole of him was that he was old man and he was dying. If we would have gotten R-rated film of Wolverine sooner, would have been free. Like, would have been amazing. I'm very curious on how much of a difference, like, the other two Wolverine movies would have been if they were rated R, especially the Wolverine, the one that takes place in Japan, with the Silver Samurai and all that. because that one hints at a lot of blood, you know, especially when in that one when Wolverine loses his powers temporarily because of some sort of like mechanical parasite that one reptilian scientist chick puts in Wolverine to like stop him from healing. I'm very curious, like, because like he had in the game, he had to get like patched up a couple times because he wasn't healing as fast, or his healing was being reduced. So it would have been interesting to see if that one would have been rated R. I don't know about Wolverine Origins, you know, that one's hard to say, but also Wolverine Origins, it would have been interesting to see how that one would have turned out if it was rated R, because of Sabretooth, you know. I bet you it would have been a lot more blood and gore, them going at it against each other. So like for me, it sucks. It took so long for us to finally get an R-rated Wolverine movie, but it was still good. I really enjoyed it. Even the pitch meeting was good. It was funny. I did have to keep my composure in some spots because, like I said, most of the time I just want to hear what they're saying. But sometimes they are so funny, I can't keep my composure at all. So this one was good. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about this one. So other than that, link will be in the description down below for the original video. I highly recommend you guys go check it out. You know, pitch meetings, I absolutely love them. Ryan does a great job. He's hilarious. Yeah. So until the next one, guys, like, share, subscribe, and bye.